Good evening, everybody. Hopefully, I timed that correctly with my head nods. If not, you're hearing me now and saying, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Boston by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chronicle taking place in modern day Boston. Where we last left our coterie +1 off was that they were on the hunt for a parasite of a kindred, I believe some of these people would call them. Gregory has taken one last opportunity to dig a jab at this coterie of calverating kindred. I know kindred doesn't begin with a C, but and has taken one Isabel into his custody, as well as giving a last grandiose speech to the head of the Giovanni clan, Lucretia. His machinations and plans are still unknown, but they are on their way to the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston to try to track him down and take this opportunity to catch him and bring him to justice before it's too late. We will introduce our cast in just a moment, but first a few announcements. There's quite a few this time around, so bear with me. The Frostlands of Fenric. I can't English. Frostlands of Fenric's trailer is up on the Onyx Path YouTube channel. It is an expansion to Sacred Lands, which introduces a whole new continent for 5e, and there's a free preview available on Drive-Thru RPG, which they're very excited about to be able to release. Speaking of recent Onyx Path releases, the World of Darkness Ghost Hunters Kickstarter is still going on right now. Off the top of my head, I actually don't know how many days are left, but I backed it. I'm really excited because this is a source book that is going to put all of the 20th anniversary collection splats into one game. So you'll have your wraiths, your changelings, your werewolves, and your kindred all in one spot, and I'm really excited. You can also be playing as human ghost hunters, and once again, I'm super excited for it because and I was one of the backers for this project, and I'm really excited to get it and play it and put it next to my 20th anniversary collection books. Third announcement. I know you're getting 3 for the price of 1. Able Gamers is still doing their charity drive for this year. They're far short of their goal to try and raise money to, I guess, to quote Hamilton, there's a quote from Hamilton that's actually perfect for this that I'm blanking on, but it's building a better future for the charity and for the people that this charity helps support. I will be dropping a link in the Twitch chat for everyone to notice. I guess notice to look at if they get the chance to. And I believe that is all of my, well, I guess a quote unquote fourth announcement is that Boston by Night does have a Discord in case people were interested in joining, having fun. It's just a general place for people who are fans of this to take a look and enjoy things. So, without further ado, we're going to introduce our cast for this evening.
It's me first.
Yes, it is.
Everything's cool. So again, like I'm Megan, and I'm a totally together Toreador named Esther Bell, as you can tell. I'm in character now, and yeah, she's not sure she trusts Skylar the same that she used to. But I'm sure that'll resolve. Yeah. Yeah.
Hi, I am Melee Damage, and I'm coming to you tonight playing the so creepy and wonderful Lucretia Giovanni.
Hi, I am Nat. I am playing Nora, your very confused, psychologically damaged Ventru, who is going to face her mortal enemy and is very glad to have a much more powerful vampire in Lucretia around.
Everyone, I'm Lee. playing Skylar Evans. The totally well put together, normal, straight-laced thin blood.
Hi, I'm Carl Jordan. I'm playing Dr. Jackson Easter of Clan Tremere, who has no idea what's going on.
Dark greetings, everyone. I'm Velvet, playing Dr. Alicia Garcia Marquez, your resident Malkavian psychiatrist.
And I'm Michelle C. Light. The C does stand for Crystal, and I'm your storyteller for this evening. So, this looked cooler in my head. So as we're leaving off, our coterie, accompanied by Lucretia, are quickly trying to make their way from the Crown Plaza over to Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston. I'm going to ask each of you to just quickly tell me. I know that you guys, Aster drove the mom mobile down to bring everyone here. How would everyone like to move from the castle to the hospital?
Nora's going to very respectfully ask if she can drive in that very nice. Was it an Aston Martin or? Yeah. Haven't been one of those yet.
Yes, dear. My last driver was not so good, so he's not around anyway. So it would be nice to have someone else drive again for once.
I'm happy to do it. I have driven quite a few cars myself, if you don't mind.
Such lovely no kindred. I do adore you, and the fancy one is so nice. Yes, just step on it quick. I would like to see Isabella as fast as possible.
Of course. Is anyone else coming with us?
Someone has to drive the van. So, oh no, I guess it's gotta be me.
I trust you.
Oh, okay. That means a lot, Nora.
Yeah.
Do you have your gloves?
Oh no! It's fine. It's
You'll
okay.
be better
It was
without
in-
them.
Yeah, the power was in me the whole time. Anyway, plenty of room. Beep beep.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah. Yes. I'll need a place where I can sit and not have to look at the road.
Oh yeah, no, I'll mostly be looking at the road. So
Good. Glad to
Yeah.
hear it.
I got this.
I'll sit in the front passenger. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, friend.
I'll sit in the third row because the other cars are up front.
Dr. Alicia, how would you like to go over?
I guess I'll just ride with Dinah and the Grave Robber. I don't want to ditch it here.
Okay. So we have those of you who are driving, I'm going to need a dex and drive check.
Two successes.
2 successes.
That's 3 for me.
3 for Dr. Alicia.
3.
And 3 for Aster. So, good news is you don't get pulled over.
Ever.
You are trying to go fast, but you're not going, like it's not going to be dangerous or anything like that. You do manage to go through this pretty smoothly for Boston driving, which means that there are a few moments where you do have to, like, hard step on the brake because some asshole cuts you off. That asshole's probably Nora.
Oh, I figured we cut off Nora. And
Oh, I have to impress her.
I think this
So
is
now
what
you're just
I'm dealing with. I'm
gotta get
very, I heard the directive to go very fast, but this car is very, very nice and very expensive. And so she definitely seizes up a little bit as soon as she gets behind the wheel.
Yeah, so it's pretty much just a.
How was that, Nora? Oh, I should probably look forward.
And Dr. Alicia, are you going slow or fast?
I'm fast enough that I'm, moving with a purpose, but not so fast that I'll draw more attention than the other two vehicles.
So yeah, all of you do successfully manage to make it through the traffic very well. Pulling into Massachusetts General Hospital, they do have a parking garage. They also have a place where you can just pull up and drop people off to try to go and then park. There's also the emergency entrance for ambulances.
Technically, this isn't my car. We'll just
Miss
park in the
Giovanni,
emergency.
What do you mean
What would you
technically?
prefer?
Is there no valet?
There's usually a valet, but it's kind of in like the inpatient surgery ward usually.
Park wherever it looks safe.
All right. I'm going to take us up a few floors. Or do you want to go down below a few floors? Any preference? We'll just end up finding a way that's kind of outside of... I just don't want the car to be visible to people just coming in, to stand out a bit.
I have no preference, but perhaps lower is better should we get stuck here for longer than intended.
Sounds good. Yes, I will go to the lowest point of the basement floor parking.
Okay. Aster, where would you like to park?
Seriously thought about emergency, because this is an emergency. But then, she felt Dr. Easter's eyes, burning a hole in the back of her head. So she just, almost, stops in front of it and then keeps going like she was always going to go to the parking garage.
Okay.
And then, I guess, finds a spot and then turns around and said, "Is that fine?"
I'm not even looking. I'm buried in a keyboard, typing on a laptop.
What about Skylar? Is this okay? Is this an okay thing to do? I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, you didn't hit anybody. It's great.
Thank you for the pep talk. She'll turn off the engine.
Dr. Jackson, what are you typing away?
I am making an attempt to figure out where it is Gregory was calling from to see if we can cut him off wherever it is his plane is. Trying to trace his phone and figure out his path.
Okay. So I'm going to have you roll a quick intelligence and tech check.
Okay.
Apply any dots you feel relevant.
I don't think my specialties apply to this, but thank you.
Meanwhile, Dr. Alicia, where are you parking?
I'm parking with everyone.
So a hearse pulls up to a hospital.
I mean, it can't be that rare a sight.
I know, it's just the thought of it. It's just... Dr. Jackson, how'd you roll?
3 successes. I'm a little disappointed.
So fun fact, you can spend a point of willpower to reroll up to 3 of your black dice.
What a great idea. This is very important. I'll do that.
So, like that.
3 more successes.
That makes 6.
That is 6.
I'm mature. Oh dear God, the real villain of the campaign was the dice all along.
It makes sense.
Makes sense.
That's every campaign I've ever played.
So, with your 6 successes, you are able to figure out that this wasn't Gregory's phone calling.
Okay.
It was another cell phone.
Okay.
From what you can also tell, this phone has does have a relationship to Magadon.
Okay. Well, it's a phone he was physically on, so still
Yes.
trying to find it.
The phone is located in the hospital.
Oh.
However, further uses of tracking, trying to pinpoint a specific, like, you could probably pinpoint like a corner of the building, but people move.
Okay, so as we're all parking, I'm gonna say onto the comms. Can everyone hear me?
Yeah, I'm in the
Yep.
van with you.
Right. We might be in time. Gregory was calling from within the hospital, or was using a phone of someone in the hospital.
Do we believe he is still here?
It's possible.
May, if you are talking, you are muted.
Can you hear me? If he is still here, we should move quick. Not let him get away.
I'll see if I can do anything with security cameras to figure out if he's left. Watch the exits.
Excellent.
I'll stand outside and not try to freak anyone out inside, because
They're gonna think you need to go
Wrong
to the
here.
emergency entrance.
There was our excuse to go to the emergency entrance.
Oh no.
they're gonna think I'm dead the moment I walk in there. Like, how am I even walking?
Hmm.
We could get you a wheelchair, and then we have instant access. We could just push you anywhere. Want me to go get one? I can go get one.
I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Somebody else have a better idea, please.
Just to
I'm
mummy him up.
Sorry, I don't have a better idea.
It is not a terrible idea, as a matter of fact.
Oh. Okay, this is good. She's actually she's gonna try to use blink and just like go as fast as she can to get a wheelchair
yeah.
and bring it back.
So Skylar, you're like, does anyone have an idea? This is a terrible.
Then she comes back. Here, I got I looked for like one. Well, actually, it has like a wonky wheel, and I thought we'd fit in better.
Why is it smoking?
Oh, I'm very fast.
Go fast. Okay. I guess I'm a distraction now. This is good. This is gonna be real great.
No, it's the opposite, because we'll just fit in. You're our disguise.
Ah. I will sit in the wheelchair and just try to not look terribly conspicuous, since I'm a wanted man and all.
He is a wanted man.
You can trust me to push you. And she'll just hold on, and she'll start heading. Hey, doctor, where are we going? I can just call you doctor here. Oh, it all works. Our scheme is coming together.
Right. First, let's head towards this corner of the building. And I'm pointing.
You do point over to the, I'll say southwest corridor.
Now I'll look sad, like I'm worried about my cousin who's in the chair. Oh no, he had a horrible accident.
Aster, could you ask at the desk if Isabella is here?
Oh. Okay. Here, you take the chair.
Are you really having her do that questioning?
I think it would be wise if I asked.
Yeah, or
Oh.
myself. And also, I believe that she'll probably be in an inpatient ward, psych, or maybe being treated for anemia. I don't know, but let's not just ask general.
Oh,
You know,
all right.
you guys are going to
If-
cause a distraction. If you want to cause a distraction, that's great. But you know,
Okay.
just-
I'm curious if the ward that she's in is on this corner of the building.
I don't think we need to do that.
Storyteller, I have been
Yes.
there before, no?
You
So I
have.
don't know.
You do know that she was originally in the outpatient facility for intensive care, which would have been in a potentially in a different section of the building itself proper. But it's also there's also the potential that she had been moved because she was making a physical recovery.
I would
Addiction.
really-
Yeah.
Yes, so if you see if she has been moved or not on there, but she should be in the same place. We should not need to ask. I suppose we could go check first.
Yes, absolutely. We should go to the original place that you were at and then find out from there.
Hopefully
Oh.
she will be in better spirits this time.
I'm going to leave all those decisions to the two of you. I'm going to be busy.
All right, thank you. I'm sure you're looking something up. Before we move over to this part, I mean, we're kind of like heading towards this part of the hospital. I do want to disclose to Lucretia that I feel that I might be not compromised, but I have experienced some withdrawals from Gregory's use of sunshine that are psychological and quite distracting at times. Similar to, I wouldn't call myself a thrall, but you know, the effects are there. I hopefully can use them to find him if we need it, but I just don't want you to be surprised by anything that happens tonight.
I see. Thank you for sharing this with me. I do appreciate that information. But it is one more piece of information to seal Gregory's fate when I find him, that he has done such atrocious things to my family and, well, to you, dear, an ally.
I appreciate this.
So, we have group 1 going to go check on Isabel and potentially Gregory's last known location. We have group number 2 trying to blend in the art of espionage and I would say disguise, but that's just what Skylar looks like. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Feeling very appreciated.
I love you. But
This is very handy.
And Dr. Alicio, how do you feel like going about this?
I mean, I can actually go invisible. It might make the most sense for me to go check the last known location.
Okay. So we have group 1 checking the last known location, group 2 hoping to do a espionage route. Who wants to go first? I'll roll. I'm just gonna roll for this.
Silence.
1, 2, Nora. I rolled a d6. So, Nora.
Theme says you're gonna die. Roll a d6.
Oh, that's gonna be stuck in my head all night now. This will come back to haunt you, I swear.
Yep. Okay.
So, Nora. You and Lucretia go in. Dr. Alicia, do you let them know you're following them?
Probably not. I'm gonna duck and then come back invisible and then do what I did with Kalissa. I'll finger type into Nora's back, just like I'm following you.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't that unsettling every time?
I've gotten used to it now.
Oh, I mean, we are in a hospital. There's enough of a din that I can just whisper in your ear. Not that that's any better.
Just don't get yourself killed here. Lucretia probably is not used to this. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, she saw you coming, but you know, just next time. Next. Okay. All right. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. You'll help us with cover, hopefully.
And as the three of you enter, you do see the door sliding open. Does anyone stand longer on the mat so Dr. Alicia can go in?
Yeah. Sure.
So, as the three of you enter, you do hear the scuttlings of the hospital staff moving around. There is multiple people at reception. Some people are moving file folders, others are typing away. There are some people sitting in the waiting room. They seem to be in various states of conditions.
great place. I cannot wait to get her out of here and back home.
Absolutely. We're going to ask if she's ready for outpatient and your family, of course. So this will move as smoothly as we can do around that. I go up to the desk and I ask if we'll definitely have Lucretius speak here. But hi.
Oh, yes, how can I help you?
We are here for a visitation, if possible. Family and legal as well.
Visiting hours ended at 8.
We have to get some stuff worked out. I would really appreciate if you allowed us to visit with our patient.
I think she might need some convincing, love.
Of course. Mesmerize is, I think, appropriate here.
Mesmerism. You issue a simple command. What is the command?
Allow us all to go in and see Isabella.
I'm gonna say that works, even though some people would argue it wouldn't. But I'm the storyteller, so what I say goes.
Is there any adjustments that are needed?
It's just specific people are normally hard to, like, if you see this person, give them something that requires cognitive ability, but I'm gonna say that works.
Visiting hours are open.
Thanks. Oh, yes. You must be that group that's supposed to come in late. Can I get a name?
No.
For your visitor's badge.
Just let us through, little duck. It'll be fine.
Oh,
Is that okay, lawyer, miss?
Yeah, we're under complete discretion, so I think you have that in the terms and conditions we sent by email earlier. Is that not correct? Did somebody not notify you? I'm so, honestly, there's a time thing here. Obviously, it's very late at night. She's visiting from overseas. She needs to get power of attorney over our patient here, but it's not going to happen in this hospital. So if you want to keep your job, I would recommend that you let us through.
I'm going to have you roll manipulation, and I will give you, if you can pitch me a second skill, roll that as well.
Business.
So, like, manipulation and business.
Etiquette, but
And
especially
firearms.
just lawyer.
Manipulation and firearms works. You pull out a gun.
No.
It's very effective.
Yeah, that'd get me to, agree real
Yes.
quick.
I mean,
Apparently manipulation and etiquette is the Karen dice pool.
The Karen dice pool, and I only rolled 2 successes out of 6, so I am so sorry.
So, because this is part educational, part play.
Yeah.
2 things you can do to increase your dice pool. 1, you can spend the 1 point of willpower to re-roll 3 of your dice. Or you can rouse for your manipulation, which is where you roll your hunger die. And no matter what, you get to add an extra die to your die pool for this. And you have an extra dot in manipulation for the rest
I'm
of
going
it.
to spend another willpower to do it, and I know that I'm running low on it, but I don't care. We're just going to go for it. Come on, guys. Let's do it.
Do it.
No rules.
What could go wrong?
I at least got a crit.
Yay!
Just 1, and a 1 success. So I think that brings me up to just 4.
So how many 10s did you roll?
Just 1. So.
Just 1 10? So, okay. So, yeah, 4 successes. Okay, I'm sorry. I must have not gotten the email. Let's see here. Do you know what email it was sent from?
Honestly, I have no idea what it was sent to either. I don't think it was in your pay grade. So if you just allow us to, I'm okay. And she pulls out her phone and she starts calling.
Are we in the lobby right now?
You are in the lobby.
Lucretia just walks through.
Yeah.
Do we have any people like just sitting there waiting in the lobby?
There's a few people.
If there's anything around, like pens or toothpicks or whatever they have lying around, I'm gonna make a distraction by like arranging them to write something on the table.
Okay then, and I'm going to do a quick little roll here. Yeah, I'd say one patient starts to like freak out a little bit of just like, what the? Some kid must be playing a little prank, and they start shuffling the pens. So. You know what? I could get in a lot of trouble if I let you through without authorization. HIPAA and all that.
Oh, don't worry. We are here under HIPAA guidance. I am, like I said, legal correspondence. I will make sure to help you preserve your job, but I'm not going to help you if you do not let us go through without understanding the situation that we're in.
I'm gonna get my supervisor.
Forgetful mind.
Wait, dear. Come a little closer. And
Oh,
I
wait.
take her hand. Why don't you come with me for a moment? Just come with us. It will all be fine. You'll see we'll be in and out in 30 seconds just to see my niece.
I'm really sorry, ma'am. I can't really and the
Oh, no, 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 no. Little duck, come with. And I do kind of forcefully pull her along with me into the room.
there is a huge desk in
God.
between you guys.
She climbs over it, right?
Yeah, just pull her over. It's fine.
She'll fit through that little slot.
Yeah, the slot.
You know, I could lose my job if I.
Well, I don't think you'll have to worry about that. As you can tell by looking at us, we are in pretty high standing.
I don't really just I and she seems just absolutely flustered.
We've flown all the way from Italy to see my niece, who is not doing well. You will let us back. Understood.
I should really get my supervisor's permission for this, ma'am.
Nora, dear.
Yes. I'm ready.
And I lean close into her ear so no one can hear and go, someone else will have to take care of this because if I do, it will get very messy.
We're forgetful mind.
Hi, can I help you?
You were helping us right now, and I don't know. I think you had a little bit of a medical moment right now, like.
Oh, silly duck, you cannot remember your supervisor telling you to let us back.
Oh my goodness, I must have just zoned out there for a bit there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Miss. I'm being a goldfish right now. I'm so sorry.
It's.
Yes. Okay, so just do protocol. Supervisor, give me authorization to. What was it that you needed again?
Just to visit, dear, you are going to open that door and let us walk through. That is what your supervisor told you to do. And maybe later he gets you some ice for your head. You seem to not be doing well.
I've been working an 18-hour shift, so.
Underfunded, and to do this with one of the hospital's donors, we won't tell your supervisor. We promise we won't. We'll keep it between ourselves. But you should really be checked out. I think you might have like some hypoglycemia issues or something.
I'm still waiting to go on break. One of my coworkers left like.
Oh, makes absolute sense. All right, yes. Miss Da Vinci, let's go visit your niece.
Yes, that sounds lovely.
Okay, and you hear a buzzing sound and the door automatically opens.
As we walk through, I look at Nora and go, remind me to eat her on the way out.
Oh, I fully condone this. We're gonna take her. Hopefully after she eats, you know.
Oh, yes. Nice and plump. Perhaps she'll have some bacon.
Yes.
What is going on?
¿Qué va?
You've broke the storyteller. That's what has happened.
¿Cuándo me da hambre?
Administrative work. That's what's going on. But we got in.
Remind
Since
me.
when has bacon been part of administrative work?
I think it adds a nice, rich flavor to the meat, or the blood, I should say.
I felt like that poor girl was on her way to the witch's oven.
Hey, we should not talk about like maybe drinking blood on the comms. Over.
The rose is wise.
For group number 2, after hearing this conversation occur, especially with the I didn't put blush on. This is just how red my face is right now.
Don't worry, I got enough for both of us.
Thank you.
Hmm.
So, group B, your objective. You have the method. What is your objective? Your method is to get in using Skylar and yourselves and your pristine doctor credential.
So hey, doctor, we're all set. But like, what are we doing again? I mean, I know, but I feel like it's probably good to go over it.
I don't know. Please tell me.
Well, I think Miss Giovanni was mainly interested in checking on the girl. I'm still trying to see whether Gregory has left.
Oh, and you like are doing like beep bop 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 bop, and you kind of know where he is.
Do you want us to go to that wing?
Yeah, we could just like wander around, get the feel of the place.
Yes, let's head to that wing.
Okay, lead the way.
How limp should I be in this chair? Like dead or?
No, I feel like that's too much attention. Like we have to find the sweet spot where like people don't want to look at you, but also they don't think you're dead. Like we just want to blend in, like wallpaper, but people. Semi-rigid. Ah! Fantastic! We're doing really well. I'm ready. I feel, oh no, I'm worried about my family member, but also I don't need any help because I know where I'm going, so you can just let us through. I'm ready. How about you, Doctor? Couldn't hear you.
Dr. Jackson, you're muted. Dr. Jackson, you're muted.
Oh, no. They know where we are.
No.
Hickman.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. She'll let the doctor lead since he's got the, like, she doesn't need to try to navigate.
I think he's staying in the car and it's just the two of us.
Oh, no. Really?
No,
Is this true, Dr. Easter?
I'm walking
Oh.
behind you.
Oh. Okay. I mean, we would have been fine, but, you know.
If he's still here, I want to see him too.
Okay. Then let's do this. We're ready. And she'll follow.
So, once again, the sliding doors open. You'll see one disoriented. You'll see one less receptionist there at the front. And the way that this place is laid out is that there's the reception area, but there's also 2 entrances that lead to doors. There's also a few hallways. There's like a hallway with a vending machine. There's also like a hallway that seems to lead to like some public restrooms. And then round corners, so you can't see what's around those corners.
Know where we're going.
One person perks her head up, looks towards the door. does a double take.
Oh, it's okay. We're gonna get you the help you need. Or we already got you the help, and we're taking you back to the room that you are already part of. So we need no help. Doctor, where are we going?
Can I find out if I was able to get anywhere on the security system?
For security check for the hospital, I will say roll a separate intelligence and technology roll.
Okay.
And because I can, half your medicine because it's hospital.
Oh, perfect.
And you're a doctor.
I am a medical doctor.
Look, he just fits in.
Whoa, look at this man with his fancy degree.
Shh, shh, shh.
An examiner of the medical variety.
4 successes.
I will say you'll realize quickly that the securities, you'd have to go to a specific place in this building to access security. They are very, very tight gripped on their security.
All right, so all the cameras appear to be closed circuit, and there's a server somewhere.
Yes. Thank you for translating what my brain meant into words people understand.
Yes. Computer words.
I know them. I'm just tired.
Okay, well, they do have a security system that I think could answer our questions, but I'll have to physically go to it, it looks like.
Okay, then we'll be your disguise.
No, I don't think that works. Why don't you meet up with the other two at Isabella's room?
Oh, you want to go on a solo mission? Skylar, he's dumping us.
I should be fine.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything but sitting here, so whatever, man.
I mean, I've worked in this building. I should be fine.
Oh, okay. I mean, you sure you don't need backup? I could punch people.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Hey, Nora. We're coming your direction, I guess.
Okay. Just watch out if there's a new receptionist.
Should we eat her too?
No.
No.
Please don't.
Okay. But let me know if you change your mind.
Just walk in like you know what you're doing.
If you see G, say something out loud so I can hear it.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay.
All
Good.
right.
Okay. All right. Here we go. And she'll start pushing Skylar towards Nora and Lucretia. And I guess she would not know about Dr. Alicia.
Oh my. I want to take a small little holy cow moment.
That was very nice.
I looked at the Twitch chat. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
for
much,
the
Zach Rules.
subs.
Nice.
And if you got a gift sub, make sure to thank them in the chat because thanking is being nice. I don't know sign language. I only know thank you in sign language and applause.
I just know. Wait. I'm not doing it right.
I also know the a different sign language.
How do you say hospital in sign language? Are we there? Okay.
So, I'm overwhelmed. So, Aster, as you are ruling Skylar, you do see someone speak up and just go, hey, wait a second, you can't just go in there. And it's a male, receptionist this time.
Okay, hey, Skylar, I have an idea, but it'll be like you can get in, and I might just have to keep distracting him. You're probably more important to go in there anyway. Okay? She's just whispering in your ear.
Sure.
Okay. And Aster will just leave Skylar in the chair there and walk over, and she's gonna try to use awe to draw all the attention onto herself.
Excuse me, miss. I'm sorry, you have to sign in first. I'm sorry.
Okay. And she'll just start like kind of moving as far away from Skylar as she can. And like kind of clear that area. Okay, well how do I sign in? It's been like a really long day and I've been here
Gonna start rolling.
hours.
You'll see that the door is automatically locked. In a sense, there is a button you can push, though.
I'll check to make sure Aster's keeping him well occupied. And reach up and tap.
So the button you realize will start opening the door with the like a there's a noise that accompanies it though.
Cool. Bebopping.
Yeah, Aster just like with awe on, just okay. So what do I do again? Please help me. I think I might be a little weak. I haven't eaten all day.
We have why don't you sit down? Why don't you sit down?
Oh, okay. Can you help me to the chair? I might fall.
Okay.
And she'll stumble a little, almost like into his arms. Oh. See, I'm just so clumsy. It's you know what grief will do. And hunger.
I can see if I can get something from the vending
Oh
machine.
no, don't. And she'll keep an eye on Skylar and see how he's doing.
You'll see him just trucking on along.
Oh no! Don't leave me! Don't leave me! I'm afraid maybe I'll pass out. Or oh no, I don't want to hit the hospital floor.
Yeah, it's gross. I agree.
And he does do his best to get you to one of the chairs in the waiting room.
I'm just
thank
waiting
you.
for. You're so strong.
Hey, don't steal my line. No. Oh, thank you. I don't know what I would have done if you weren't here. It's been so much. It's been so much.
There's no line for the vending machine, ma'am. I can
No,
go
that's-
get you something.
I honestly, and she'll almost like kind of hold his like a cheek and push his face. It's more like human contact that I'm missing. Like that's what I'm hungry for. Just someone to, I've just been caring for someone else so much. I just need someone to see me.
This is
Take
getting a
care
little.
of me.
This is getting a little much, everyone.
Is Skylar through the door yet?
Skylar's been through the door for a bit.
Oh.
This is just cherry on top of
Aster's
the
only been
cake.
watching Lifetime specials for the past on Life. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. I'm proud of you. Good. Get it, girl. Get it.
Yeah. So as long as Skylar's totally through and is totally closed, like, there's not even that, she'll eventually just kind of collapse into a chair. I guess I'll just take a couple seconds here. Thank you. It's rare to find such compassion in this world.
Are you sure you don't need can I get you some water? We might have some a bag of crackers.
No. Human kindness was enough.
Are you sure there's not anything I can do for you?
Yeah. And she'll turn off awe. I'm fine, thanks.
Oh, okay then. Who are you here to see?
Oh, I was visiting someone's house. I got tired of water. I'm just gonna sit here for a second and then I'm just gonna go. You can keep your eyes on me if you want. I won't wander off, I promise.
Well, the doors are locked and there's a buzzer.
See? Then there's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, I just wanted to just as long as you're okay. I'm going to go back to my desk now.
Yes, you should do that.
He walks away from this very odd and strange experience that he just had.
You're clear, Skylar! Click.
Yeah, thanks. Where am I going?
Oh, that's your problem now. Click.
Jackson, where am I going? Somebody, where am I going?
I believe the crispy one is lost, right?
I'm actually physically walking back to go get Skylar in his wheelchair.
So, yeah, Nora, eventually you just see a very lost and confused Skylar.
You can get out of that
Feeling-
now. You know, you don't have to pretend to be in a wheelchair anymore.
I
right?
don't even know why I'm here.
I don't either, but you know, you seem like you would be very useful. So let's continue forth. I think Aster is enjoying her distraction tactics, if I might say so myself.
I
Yeah,
am.
She just wanted to like leave me floundering for a moment as
No.
revenge.
It was an elaborate ruse, but we had to be flexible and on our toes. Because we're
Yeah.
professionals.
You never know when we might need someone to drug everyone.
Ooh, that was rough. Click.
We can get through our psychological issues or damage later.
Yo, I'm fine.
If I can find some like stray bandages, I'll mummify Skylar so at least the crisp, as we shall say, is not out for everyone to see.
Do you allow
Let's just
this
pull them
happen?
into an empty room right now and do that.
Wait,
That'd be
I'm
productive.
here for the ride. Yeah, I'm
I think
good.
someone mentioned bacon earlier.
Dr. Alicia, you're still obfuscated, aren't you?
Yeah.
So it's just a floating bandage making its way towards you, Skylar.
This isn't even the weirdest thing I've seen this week.
It's true.
Or the weirdest thing you've subjected us to this week. Let's yeah.
How far away are we from the last known room of Isabella?
You have an elevator you need to go on. You go up a few floors, but you're in the section like the different floors, and then there's different sections. You're in the right section, but you're in the wrong floor.
All right, are there stairs? 'Cause
There
I
are
don't-
stairs. It's just a lot of stairs.
I mean, does anybody have any problems with going up stairs versus an elevator? I don't particularly like elevators because you can usually be surprised.
Nope,
I
not
would
now
agree.
that we've ditched the wheelchair.
So
Wait, Dr. Easter's here?
No.
Sorry. I just heard him in my comms. I didn't know. Some of you are obfuscated. I thought it was. You can do that, you know. Sorry.
I believe that the stairs is a wise choice. Here, and I will walk over and open the door for them into the stairwell. And are we going up a couple floors, Storyteller, or down?
Up.
I will soaring leap up to the next floor.
So yeah, you just it's like, okay, everybody, let's go up some.
Oh, she can do that. That's lovely. That's yeah, very nice.
What? Do what?
You have to see it to believe it. It's wonderful.
You jumped
Okay.
like 10 stories or something. I don't know.
Huh? You're inside.
We're in the stairwell.
Okay.
So
Are
Doc-
you little birds coming or not?
I'm here. She's doing her best jazzercise, running up the stairs.
We're
Not
really
very
invoking
fast.
that chaos coterie today.
Dr. Jackson, where are you? Have you tried to enter through the building yet, or are you trying to go a specific route to your objective?
I am trying to use internal hallways to get to where the security room would be.
You do come across someone actually. You come across a woman who is just like, oh, Dr. Jackson, you're back from vacation.
Sort of. I just need to pick up some paperwork.
Oh. It's always sad when you come in to pick up paperwork.
Right. Should be more exciting.
No, I meant because, you work at the morgue.
Oh, because it's always about dead people.
Yeah.
You get used to it.
Yeah, I never do. It's always a heartbreak.
What was your name again?
Oh,
Wow. They know you.
I'm over in pathological diseases.
Right. Right.
Dr. Susan Marigold.
Well, good to see you, Susan. Looking well.
I mean, these long shifts haven't gotten any good or any bad. But no, I'm just here because the vending machine over on like the 7th floor is out, and you know how Jacob loves his Cheez-Its, and he gets so mad if he doesn't have his Cheez-Its.
He gets downright pathological.
Wow. Wow.
And so yeah, I'm just doing my best. Anyway, it's nice seeing you around. Reception was saying how much they were like, oh wow, things must be going good if Dr. Jackson's not here, because from work.
Oh, Okay.
Lady's pressing me.
I'm gonna go get that paperwork now. It's good to see you, Susan.
It's nice to see you too, Doctor.
Doctor.
And she departs carrying a bunch of file folders. You could tell she's like new at this. Like, she's probably a resident trying to complete some sort of trial, which is why she's running errands for apparently someone else. You could tell this is a bit of newbie hazing.
Well, that's a shame. I don't have time for that. Finding the security room.
You do find a room with a key card, and the label does say, the label on the door, like the plaque that's engraved, does say security, authorized personnel only.
All right. I'm just going to hang out right here, looking nonchalant, leaning against the wall, trying to see if I can crack the RF code for the security with my phone.
Can I have you roll an intelligence and tech? There's no rolling for nonchalant. I don't get to add nonchalant to this type pool.
Oh, okay.
I'm so sorry.
Really good at nonchalant.
Is there an advantage? A casual
it's
Carl
specialty.
just being casual in the hallway?
There's no roll for casual.
I can loosen my tie.
Oh no, travesty.
Oh my goodness. Okay, 6 successes.
Noise.
Yeah, with that you're able to crack it pretty easily.
Cool. Yep. Playing around on my
Hear
phone
that?
until I hear the thing.
Beep beep. And you hear a click.
Glancing around to make sure no one's looking and stepping into the room.
So as you step in, you do see a variety of monitor systems. You see what looks to be like a VHS player, but it's not a VHS player. It's more of a recording device that keeps an archive of everything. Somebody modeled it after a VHS recorder.
Wow, someone's very nostalgic.
And you see a variety of cameras, and a keyboard in front of you. There's also seems to be like a microphone.
Okay, immediately going to work, trying to find Gregory here in the last half hour.
Okay.
And then trace where he might be.
With that, I'm going to have you make a wits awareness.
Sorry, that's a dice pool I don't have memorized. Okay, I got it. One success.
I would say you can't, you do see people who could match his description, but not well enough to be able to say that's him.
Okay. Starting in the part of the building that I know the phone was in, can that narrow it down?
It does narrow it down a little bit. You do see someone wearing a very fine suit walking in that section, going into a room and not coming out. You don't see that same suit coming out.
Okay. Saying onto our comms, the room number. Hey guys, I might have found him in room such and such. I've scrolled forward as far as I can, and if this is the person, he has not come out, which is weird since he said he was on a time crunch.
Ask him if he has explosives to plant in the room.
Oh, me? No. What?
It is Gregory he found, no?
I don't know. I found these cameras aren't very good. I found someone who is wearing Gregory's caliber of suit.
Just to be safe, you should definitely blow him up.
Right. I didn't bring explosives. I'm sorry.
Wait, is this what room number is it again? Is this the one Isabella's staying in, or is this a different one?
I'm giving them the room number.
Lucretia, you do recognize the room number as Isabella's room number. 707.
Maybe we shouldn't blow that one up yet, but I do agree with you. I would like to see him blown sky high, or whatever.
I'm sorry. We came straight from the castle. I didn't even bring a drone.
That is fine. You are ill-prepared, I understand. But let us move fast.
I think we should be prepared for a possible hostage situation as well, because cornered animals and all. Although he seems to have planned everything.
Hey, I'm going to stay here and keep an eye on the security.
Appreciated.
I can meet you outside. Good luck.
How prepared do you want me to be? Should I inject?
Let's figure out the situation before we do that. We don't want you wasting any resources.
Okay.
Wasting resource? No, if you see him, tear his head off.
Yeah, no, that's a given. Just we don't know if he's still in that room, because even if he walked in and you didn't see him leave, there's lots of ways around that.
Okay.
Everybody ready to meet up with this trash?
Yes. I've been ready to tear his head off for quite some time.
I will let you leave the entrance if you'd like.
Gladly. And I would like to shadow step my way as close to the room as possible.
Stepping through shadows. Lucretia, as you feel the abyss pull you in, you jump from. It's like going for the way that I always envision shadow step, and I know this might not be the way other storytellers envision it. It's sort of like when you use blink to go to the ethereal plane a bit. Everything's sort of in black and white and is lack of color. And as you go from one black mass shadow to another to try to get yourself as close as possible, jumping from place to place, you find yourself getting as close to the room as possible, but you suddenly realize that the lights are getting brighter and there aren't as many shadows to jump through. Eventually you are forced to step out onto the material plane.
He is tricky, this one. And if I could, I would like to knock out one of the lights with something that is standing around me. Possibly throw a medical supply or something into a ceiling light, breaking it.
I can roll that for you. I'm gonna roll for minor vandalism of lights.
Light vandalism and or diet vandalism.
Diet vandalism.
I feel like Skylar has a special.
Skylar has specialty diet vandalism.
Vandalism 0?
I believe in you, Skylar. You can do a full vandalism.
I was gonna say vandalism light, but that's just whenever I do vandalism.
Hey.
Yeah, you guys just threw something. He would have just jumped up there and smashed it with his fist. Come on. You gotta be hands-on with your vandalism.
Give it that personal
Disappointed.
touch.
Firmly
Too far away to
grasp your
punch.
vandalism.
Exactly.
And
Firmly grasp the vandalism in your hand.
Mhm. So, Lucretia, you do manage to take, the hallways are immaculately, like, someone does come by and sweep them normally, but you do find, like, a loose broom and are just able to just go, whoops. So everyone else sees just glass shatters one of those big bulbs.
Oh, we smashing shit? He just grabs the nearest gurney, ready to just start breaking shit.
You do grab the gurney.
Should I
Do you
break
like lift it
something
up with
here?
both hands and just like easily just hold it? Is that what's going on right here?
Yeah, just
Okay.
Ready to-
Nora
ready
just
to,
looks
like-
at you, looks down the hallway, and just goes, I guess I'm ready. I don't. Okay. All right. Yeah.
So, Dr. Alicia, Dr. Jackson, Aster, you do hear, so we're breaking shit now?
What?
Oh boy. Aster's going to be watching the door and seeing if any time that it opens, she wants to like legit use like fleetness just to kind of sneak through.
There is points, especially with non-man-handled gurneys being pushed through by people. You can have the opportunity to in.
Yeah, she'll just wait for the perfect moment and try to navigate her way to everybody else. And she'll pick up something random. Oh, like a crutch. Just in case we're doing
See, this
stuff.
is why I like you the most.
What? Oh, we still have things to talk about. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, click.
Dr. Alicia, what are you doing?
I'm ready to go, but I'm gonna leave enough room that I don't get smacked with the gurney. Since I imagine it's got a wide arc.
Dr. Jackson, you, if you're still in security, you can
Yes.
see this happening.
I don't have a ghost in the machine, so I can wave to Dr. Jackson.
Not even subtle.
Preparing to erase all of this.
Oh, this is already a mess. Do you want to turn off any more lighting up here, please? That'd be probably for the best.
I don't think I have light controls.
Okay.
I'll look around.
Oh wait, before I yeet through the door with a gurney, I want to set it back down and inject myself with heightened senses.
Mm-hmm. Which you can.
Just right in the throat.
I'm watching
Metal.
this just like. Okay. This is.
Would it make you feel better to know that it's made out of ground up refrigerator magnets?
Fascinating. Yeah, actually.
Blood alchemy's the best.
Fantastic.
But specifically, because I'm curious now, which type of refrigerator magnets? Are you using like the flat ones you get with like your pizza ads? Or are you using like the alphabet magnets you had in preschool?
Important
Oh.
questions.
This is-
Whatever he can get his hands on, he just grabs them and starts
Whatever's in the
grinding them down.
trash.
So how do you
Exactly.
grind them? Do you
There's
put them in like a?
plastic. There's some like plastic from like the alphabet you have to deal with.
You put it in a
There's some
blender,
poetry
or do
words
you
in
like?
there.
Do you like?
Need to be a strong blender.
It'd have to be a hell of a blender.
You can blend a phone. I mean, come on. It just,
You can blend a phone.
What?
That's Venn
Does it
strategy
blend?
right there.
Is this a does it blend
Wait, so
episode?
if
that
you
what
wanted
you're doing in the
fortitude,
basement?
would you just drink like a smoothie of Nokia phones?
Sometimes, don't judge my life.
I'm not judging you. I'm quite impressed.
This
I-
is all
okay,
over
that-
the comms.
That's a
yeah.
no. fortitude, you have to blend a Nokia phone. I'm not have to. You can. You can just decimate it.
I mean, if you know something with more fortitude than a Nokia brick, please let me know.
True.
True.
Very true.
A 1989 Game Boy.
No, I give Nokia has my money. Yeah.
The Game Boy went to space.
This is
So
all
did
in
a
comps.
Tesla car. Should I get a Tesla car and grind that down too?
It's okay.
Grind
This
a
is,
Tesla car for speed.
Nora would buy one just to see if you could do that and use it in a thin blood alchemy.
this is giving
Well, I'll
Aster
find a
time
way.
to catch up. So,
Yeah.
if we can ever get it. I just do that to spite Elon Musk. Absolutely hate that person.
Can you hear my voice now? Am I close enough? Hey, I have a crutch. Here, I'll hit it at the wall.
Everybody,
Can you hear this?
everybody, let's be very, very quiet. We've already caused enough distractions for the
Oh.
evening, and I'm afraid our benefactor will be very upset if we ruin this dramatic moment for them. Considering
Have you found him yet?
I just put my finger to my lips as if you could hear me.
Or C. Doctor.
No, let's be very careful here. All right, let's be serious.
Game
No.
face.
Lucretia, the hallways do start to begin to feel familiar to you, as this was the way you had gone to visit Isabel originally. Only with slightly less nurse devouring.
Do follow me. I will show you the rest of the way.
We have the okay, everybody, hang back. I will obviously provide support, but Nora's hanging back. She just waits until she's surpassed by whatever whispers from Dr. Alicia and Skylar.
Just listening to see if I hear a familiar voice.
I mean, everyone's voice in your comm is familiar.
Okay. That's what I wanted. Yes.
And as I mean, you're gonna like start hearing like the machinery of your earpiece with your heightened senses on now, and you do hear like the sounds of like patients, like the sound of sick patients. You hear.
I don't specifically hear Gregory.
You do not specifically hear Gregory, but you do hear some odd sounds from time to time. But you're not a doctor. You don't know what those sounds are.
Yeah, it's probably surgery or something.
Probably surgery or something.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lucretia, at this point, you do reach the door.
Are you all ready to go in and face him?
Yes. I think
Dr. Jackson, you see them standing outside the door in the security room? Or would. But it's weird, they're not there. You saw them going down the hallway, they should be there, but they're not there.
Okay, rewinding the tape and checking the timestamps.
The time seems to go. But the footage doesn't line up.
Oh, great. I don't see you on the cameras anymore, which means someone's messed with these cameras.
Do I see Issa in the room?
The door is closed right now.
All right, well, I am going to open this door and see what kind of treachery this man is up to. I have had enough. And I will reach down and open the doorknob, and I'll push it, but I won't walk through. I will step slightly out of the way in case he has done some kind of trap to fire out at me.
And as you hear the door open, as it hits the doorstop on the wall. You look and you see that the room is dark. It is the time where some people would be asleep at the moment.
I would like to activate my Oblivion sight.
And with that, darkness takes over your eyes. Anyone looking at Lucretia would see her eyes go pitch black. And what you see looks to be the normal state of a hospital room. There does appear to be bedding, like someone is sleeping. The bathroom door that's adjacent to, like, in this area, like, goes door, bathroom, hospital bed. Hospital area, there's like a little TV, the TV's off. The bathroom door is closed.
You said it looks like someone is sleeping?
It looks like someone is sleeping.
I will walk over to them and check to see if it is Isabella.
It is.
She is still here. It does not look as if any harm has come to her, but if he has been present, there is no doubt that he has probably done something to her. Would you not agree, Nora?
I agree. And Nora is walking in very carefully to examine the situation and obviously does not have sight in the dark as well as her, but is looking at the closed bathroom door, and she will go to check it and open it, standing away from it.
As you open the door, Nora, you notice that the light in the bathroom turns on. And sitting in the shower area of it is what seems to be a man tied up, wearing a very fancy outfit. And he is gagged as well.
Is this your... I think this belongs to you, she says to Lucretia.
Did someone prepare a snack? Let me see.
Is this...
Who is this?
I
recognized him.
Eventually, their eyes do open with the lights turning on, and they're just like,
I'm gonna speak over comms. Elisa, do you see anything?
I probably followed in using Sense the Unseen. Do I recognize this tied up person?
No.
There's a suit, but not the suit we're looking for.
We should probably find out who he is, though. At the very least, wipe his memory of anything he shouldn't have seen.
I apologize. I just assumed that was your child that was stolen from the castle, but... I'm going to go, and Nora's going to rip the tape off of the mouth.
Sadly putting the gurney down.
Thank God someone found me. Thank God someone found me. This guy came in, knocked me out and took my scrubs.
Oh. Classic misdirection. Yeah, no, don't worry about that.
Man, I don't even know what that guy's name was, but how long have I been out for?
Don't ask us.
We should keep that in mind, dear. Let me check you for injury. Just make sure you are all right.
She's a doctor. She knows what she's doing.
Mm.
Nora steps aside and goes outside and goes, Dr. Easter, you're going to have to look more carefully on those security
Yeah.
cameras.
Someone left in scrubs. Got it. I'm looking.
You will have seen that someone did leave Isabel's room wearing scrubs.
All right, using the cameras to try to track where that person went.
There are a lot of scrubs.
Right, it's a shell game. I'm gonna just try to carefully watch.
I'm gonna have you roll. I hate saying wits awareness because I use that a lot. So if you want to pitch me any other role, firearms means you shoot the camera.
Technology is useful because you have mapping. Remember to use your
Technology.
AI to look for specific height coming out of that room from a fixed angle on a camera.
So I did come in with the laptop that I've been carrying around. I'm going to see if I can hook up my laptop and use my software to aid in like figuring out this guy's height and walk to narrow down someone with the same height and walk.
So for that, I will give you intelligence and technology.
Okay.
There's not a lot of male nurses, by the way.
I do. One thing I love is I love giving you guys the chance to pitch roles because I've realized now you could do silly things when it's like you come up with the idea. You want to try using strength and animal ken to lift a bear? Go right ahead.
Would you say that that a specialization in security systems would help with this?
A specialization in security systems would help with this.
Why, yes. Okay. 2, 3, 4, and then what's 2 10s?
That's
It's
an
4 more, so 8 successes.
Noise.
You're pretty sure now you could spot this guy now that you've realized his ruse that he had perpetrated. Is that the word?
Yeah.
All right, so you guys hear a lot of wrestling as I whip out my laptop and try to get it hooked up, and I'm like, this is too hard. Hang on. I think I have software for this. Oh, okay. Okay, I think I can trace him.
And you can tell exactly where he's heading. One feature of the medical center in Boston is that a lot of people get airlifted here, which means that there's a helicopter pad.
All right. How long ago was he at the helicopter pad door?
He's currently still on his way.
He's still in the building. He's headed for the helipad right now.
I don't think we have time to raise Isabella and ask her questions. Do you want to go? And I say that to Lucretia.
I'm running.
Get her out of the
I
building
take off too.
as fast as I can. You do whatever you have to take this man out, even if it's bringing him out to me afterwards.
I see your priorities. Where are you going?
To get her somewhere safe.
Okay.
And I know it's 8 minutes early, but this is actually a good time for us to take a break.
Whew.
When
Exciting.
we come back, the confrontation on the helipad. Because good things happen on roofs.
Never.
Everything
Never once.
everything important always happens on a roof.
Always.
Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in so far. I will be posting some links during the break of things you should check out during the chat, as well as the Twitter links to all of our cast and crew. So thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope that you'll come back to see us after the break.
Please come
Hopefully
see me
an
die.
exciting conclusion.
See who falls off the roof. Could be any of us.
Could be all of us.
Yay! Because we're a
All of
coterie.
us. by Night, a Vampire the Masquerade V5 Chronicle taking place in modern-day Boston. Where we first, well, I'm gonna say first a few announcements. During the break, I shared some links, such as the Frostlands of Fenrielic. There's so many ways you could pronounce that. I'm so sorry, Onyx Path. I'm doing you right with this announcement. Doing you so wrong. Which is expanding the Guard Lands continent, bringing a new continent to 5e. There's free preview on Drive-Thru RPG. Able Gamers is still doing their charity drive for this year, trying to be able to keep the charity going for the future. Once again, there's a Hamilton quote that is, oh yeah, I want to build something that's gonna outlive me. That's the quote I'm thinking of. There we go. Game over, everyone. I did it. I did my job. I remembered my Hamilton quote. We're good.
All right, I guess we're done. And later, everybody.
We won!
I'm glad you nailed it
Yay!
here in the
Yay,
Zoom
we
chat.
won.
Hamilton quote, which means I win.
Would you say the Zoom chat is the room where it happens?
I want to be in the Zoom where it happens. The Zoom where it happens. The Zoom where it happens. Maze making that face. So once again, please go ahead and go support charity. We also have the World of Darkness Ghost Hunters Kickstarter, which I myself have personally backed and recommend because I'm really excited to see how a book handles putting all the amalgam of things together into one melting pot and see how it works because I've played an amalgam World of Darkness in space game before, and that felt really weird. I want to see how they do it this time with something that's not in space. Lastly, we have a Discord that you can join for just hanging out with us and chatting, and we do things from time to time. We have different sections for different things, and all around we're just huge dorks who
Very.
do stuff.
Very much so.
And so you're gonna see that link way before I say this, because I copied and pasted it now, but we're like 40 seconds behind. I'm telling the future in chat. And so, I think that's all of our Boston by Night World of Darkness based announcements. So, we're gonna go back to the Zoom where it happens, Zoom where it happens. Meanwhile, our coteries making their way up to the rooftops, trying to catch him before he flies away. Meanwhile, we're gonna see how things go, and if things go awry, my money is on yes. So,
Money's on gravity. This is gonna suck.
Gravity, the biggest killer of Lannisters in Game of Thrones. I'm not wrong.
From above, as from below, yes.
Let the bodies hit the floor.
When a body hits the floor, do you think it gets down with the sickness?
Yeah, I do.
Like, okay.
I-
I'm making
I
my way
do-
to the room.
I do think it's raining men.
But you have to say it, down with sickness. You know,
Boy.
like that.
You have to get that.
Sorry.
I'm turning off comms.
Is anyone upstairs
It's not
yet?
aesthetic music.
Can't you just say click?
Now she turned it off for a second. She only says click when she still has it on.
I'm gonna use my cat's grace to like run up the rails in the stairwells.
Okay. So
But like Naruto run. Because that makes you faster.
cat's grace with the Naruto
And
run.
none of
Yeah.
us can see it. This is
It's
disappointing.
appropriate for
It's a shame you can't see it.
Area 51. We should have a Naruto run there, you know.
Oh my goodness, bringing back the old school meme.
That's
So
so
if it was
last
only
year.
like a year ago.
Yeah.
2020's been like 20 years.
Was it that this
okay?
year?
Was that this year?
Not in quarantine, no.
Oh no.
2020 has been like the longest year.
20 years.
So, as all of you are trying to make your way up to the roof, Dr. Jackson. I'm gonna need you to roll. I really hate saying wits awareness, but it's wits awareness.
Okay, that's fine.
I feel like I use that roll too much. It's just perfect for perception.
1 success.
I'm gonna make a quick roll for a second. Yeah, okay. Okay. Business is normal.
Okay, whatever it was I didn't notice. Great, let's go.
Business is normal. It's business as normal here in the hospital. Things are quiet. Those are gurney that seem that some nurses look confused, like, why is that gurney gone? We were gonna use that.
Not my problem.
It's a goni, not a gurney.
Did you say gurney?
Goni, because it's gone.
Gonies never say die.
Nora looks at Lucretia and I'm sure she's just going to pick up and carry Isabella. We have it. If you need to take the car, just take the car. We can find our way back on our own.
That won't be necessary, and I will stay by. I'm keeping an eye on you two. I just want to make sure that she is in a safe place first before he can do anything tricky.
Yes, I agree.
So how are you gonna like take Isabel with you? Are you going to leave her there? Are you going to make use of the gurney that Skylar has stolen? Are you gonna make use of the wheelchair that's been abandoned in the hallway? You have options?
I am going to take her with me, and if I can, shadow step out of the hospital as fast as possible. Perhaps leaving her in one of our vehicles.
I'm gonna have to look something up really quickly in a book that is over there. I will be right back.
Okay,
That's
guys.
when you know you've really done right with the GM.
This is
so.
our chance to plot.
I'm a body
Nora-
slam that helicopter off the roof.
We're
That's
already
my
die,
plan.
we
I
know
just
that, right?
run in and start swinging. That's my plan.
Nora is definitely going to go on her own if need be. So
Okay, she's back. Shh.
She didn't hear any of
No,
that. She
I'm
doesn't know
sorry.
our genius plan now.
I have no idea
It's got
what
so
you're
many
talking
layers.
about right now. I'm actually trying to look up what happens if you do a thing.
We actually saw this coming since the start of the season. We have a bunch of like verbal Chekhov's rifles laying all throughout the hospital.
Click. I turned my ear thing back on. Okay, I'm done. Click.
Why is it not in here? Oh, here. Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun.
Incidentally, does anyone know how to pilot a helicopter?
I know how to crash one.
I make a quick check for
That would be dope.
Lucretia.
But I feel like we maybe want to keep it.
Okay, Lucretia, you do get hungrier. Oh no. Taking a passenger into the abyss. Oblivion is a really, really horrible thing from time to time.
It's a hell of a drug.
You start to notice something's not right with Isabel in Oblivion.
I will blink out of oblivion and bring her to.
shadow, like it's almost like her veins have started to be corrupted by the oblivion.
Well, we have a slight problem. I had hoped that, whatever it was that he had been giving her would kind of act as a sort of ghouling of some sort, perhaps, and keep her a little bit more durable in the Oblivion realm, but I suppose that is not the case. I will have to try and get her out another way.
Well, luckily, this is a space for medical attention if she needs it.
I suppose this is not the kind of medical attention she needs.
And as her eyes actually start slowly opening, you'll see the same oblivion shadow-like veins appearing in the whites of her eyes.
My child, I had hoped to do this another time, but I feel as though right now would be the only time to save you. Do forgive me, my love, but I believe it is time for you to fully join this family.
I can't see. Where are you?
Right here, dear. Just open up your mouth a bit. And I will bite into her neck as I lean back to take a quick nibble of my wrist and continue to drink while I give her my own blood.
And with that, Dr. Alicia, you've been hungry, haven't you?
Sorry, what was that?
Dr. Alicia, what's your hunger at right now?
It's only a 2 right now. It's not too bad.
Can I have you make a quick composure and resolve roll for me, please?
Sure. That's 5?
5. The smell of this new blood.
Oh, I'm not anywhere near there.
You're not?
No, I took off with Skylar. As we speak, I should be Naruto running up the rails of the stairwell to get to the roof.
My apologies. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all good.
If it helps, Nora was at hunger 3 and was
Oh, no.
similarly close.
Well, the reason why was specifically because of something regarding Dr. Alicia's character sheet. Something very specific. But, yeah, Lucretia, we're gonna wrap up the embrace as soon as we figure out what's going down up the stairs. So, who is up the stairs? If you're up the stairs and you know it, raise your hand.
Ryan.
Okay, so, stair team, stair squad. As all of you are making your way up the stairs, you'll realize that you get up to where you believe the top floor of this particular section is, and you do realize that there's no you do realize that there should be a way to get to the helipad. There should be a way, but not from the stairwell. There must be a different place you would need to go. The only person who may have reason to know exactly where they're going would be, I would say, Dr. Alicia wouldn't have, I don't think Dr. Alicia would have knowledge.
I'm going to try to give them all verbal guidance of how to get there from the security room.
So you will find that there is a double doorway with a security system that would reasonably lead someone to the helipad.
Locked? I think, is it locked?
It's locked. I think it said plot, and I was like, what are you guys planning?
Nothing. Hey, okay, hey, Dr. Easter?
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
can you do like computer stuff to like unlock these doors?
I
still have my crutch and I could just like wail on them, but
Can I walk up to the door and do a Dex larceny check to jimmy it open?
I will give that to you.
I'm looking.
oh wait, hold on. We might have a Skylar solution. Click.
I got a critical success, 2 10s.
So that's 4 successes.
Mhm.
And with the crit, I'll say you're able to get the magnets. The magnets in your own body interfere with them. I'm kidding.
Is Skylar stuck to the door? What do we do?
Wang!
Oh no!
You managed to. This has nothing to do with like your body magnets. I'm just being cheeky.
I know.
You managed to get the magnetic lock undone physically in a very skillful manner.
Looks unlocked to me.
Oh. Yeah, Skylar'd it.
Excellent.
Okay. No, that's a compliment. Okay, I have a situation up here that involves a stink eye. Anyway, I'll get back to you later. Thanks, Dr. Easter. Click. It was a compliment, Skylar.
If you say so.
And as
I do.
You guys keep going. I'm sorry.
Do we go through the door, or is it gonna...
Yeah,
You go ahead, you
I
opened
go.
it.
And as you enter through the door, you hear as the helicopter blades start spinning in the air, and you see a man wearing scrubs. He's carrying a briefcase of some sort, and just simply looks back at the 3 of you, and he's just like,
He only sees two.
well, he only sees. Does he?
Uh-oh. Oh, man.
But doctor, if you're invisible, you lose your chance to call him a scrub.
Oh no.
Oh.
Do I risk it for the brisket? Yes.
I'm going to actually roll this in the player favor. He looks at the 2 of you. And it's just like, well, this is less than I expected, but
I'm never less than expected.
This is all that was needed.
Yeah, he said. Hey guys, if you want to hurry up and get here, then...
I am assuming that he didn't see me, so I'm gonna like make not like a beeline past him, but like around him to go take out the pilot. If there is a pilot.
there is a pilot, and you may certainly try that with a stealth and dex roll.
Cool.
Yeah.
And Gregory looks at the 2 of you, and it's just like, by now, if everything is working as I expected, Lucretia's occupied, which is what I wanted. That male nurse is currently doing exactly what I asked him to do. And, Miss Vandermeer, it's not going to be a problem. So, it looks like the 2 of you are the only ones who made it.
That's a 4 on a messy crit.
This is the point where I normally give you options. I can have you either fail the test, just downright fail. You can do something that seriously puts you at a disadvantage for the rest of the night, you as a player, put something that moderately disadvantages the rest of this episode, or yeah, it's going to be those three choices. You can choose to fail, choose to cause a major disadvantage to yourself, or choose to cause a moderate disadvantage to the party.
I think I'll just fail that one then.
Okay. So yeah, you try to stealthily go in, but I don't think you have a pilot's license, so it's gonna be you do not manage to be very stealthy, and someone's like, the pilot's just like, "Oh, sir, are you on?" Feeling a shift in the weight.
Oh, okay, it's cool. So at least I'm in there. Oh, I can't get up to flip it. Somebody flip a coin for me.
Heads.
Heads. I'd like to introduce the pilot to gravity.
It's on the ground.
Yeah, but there's a groundier ground than the ground we're standing on.
Okay then.
We're gonna defenestrate a guy who was just minding his
I mean,
own
there's no
business.
windows. I can't really defenestrate.
Strength and brawl then.
Oh no, can't use my
Penetration if you
specialty
throw
against
them
kindred.
out of a helicopter on a roof, by the way.
Unless this is a kindred.
Specialty against kindred
This is a
Yeah,
kindred?
helicopter has a window.
does not apply.
Okay.
You have to say something like, "Aren't you glad you learned to fly?"
I know you already have your pilot's lesson, but I don't know if they gave you this one. That's wrong. That's 3.
Give the friendly skies a hug.
This pilot is stronger than you would expect. He's not a kindred, but I also rolled a crit.
Fair.
As instead of the second you go for the grapple, he grapples you back and enough that it does break obfuscate. And he's just like, "Sir, we've got company." And it's like, he's just like, "Oh, so more of you did show up. That's beautiful. That's great. That's wonderful. And here I thought you were trying to insult me."
Why are you talking? I'll just run at him.
Okay,
I'm proud.
Oh my God.
you're gonna run at him. What do
Yeah.
you want to do?
I want to tackle his ass to the ground or into the helicopter. I don't care.
Okay. How do you believe you should roll this?
I'm throwing my body at him full force, so strength brawl, pretty basic, I would
Yeah,
say.
strength brawl.
I'm just gonna hire
3.
homeless people to be male strippers for this guy for the rest of his life.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
I'm just trying to think of the most degrading thing I could possibly send to this guy if he lives.
Are you okay, Dr. Easter? I think I'm
Yeah.
a little worried about you alone in that room. Okay, anyway, we're fighting this guy. See you later, click.
Cool.
He's just gonna take a step to the left. Just
And then a jump to
slide
the right.
left.
Well,
and
fine. Use
Yeah.
dodge actions.
he just dodged. And he's going to look at you, Skylar, and he's just like, "Really? Like, what exactly are you hoping to achieve here?"
Blooding your face. That's really what I'm aiming for.
And why? Because some Camarilla told you to?
Fuck the Camarilla. Swing.
Okay. Just pick
Hell
do
yeah.
another roll.
Hell
because
yes.
we know if Aster can do something while they are busy?
What does Aster want to do?
She wants to just activate fleetness for the scene, and she's cool. She doesn't get hungrier, and she's just gonna head for the helicopter. Like in case he gets on the helicopter, she'll just be on the helicopter too.
That works.
Like sitting wherever she thinks he would sit, like wherever the best seat on the helicopter is, she will head for that.
I'm spending a willpower to re-roll 3 of those dice because
Okay.
I only got 1 success. Hey, 3 successes.
He takes a step backwards this time and holds up the briefcase. So you punch the briefcase. It's a very hard briefcase.
That briefcase look like it's attached to him, or is he just holding it?
It is attached. It's handcuffed to him.
Of course it is.
Okay, Aster notices that, just thinking about it. From her seat in the helicopter.
Yep. Dr. Alicia, did you know that Aster has seated themselves in the best seat in the plane?
Hi.
Aster, you're upside down.
Hey, what? Oh no, are you upside down or am I upside down?
I'm in the cockpit, like
Yeah.
flipped on my ass.
Oh, okay. I'll just stay upside down. I'm just gonna stay here. So if he takes off, I guess I'll can report back, or I'll die. It's something.
The pilot is just like he pulls out a gun.
Aster with fleetness still activated will legit just try to snatch that gun before he can do anything with it. Not sure, would that be like a dex something?
I'll do a dex and firearms.
Okay.
It's a gun. I can finally say firearms. Firearms means you pull the
Yeah.
gun out.
Okay, and I get to add to my dex because of the fleetness.
Yes. Add that celerity.
Okay, and then dex. And then firearms. Alright. 4 with a crit.
I will say, with 4 with a crit, you do manage to take the gun away from him.
This is
So
mine now.
Aster has a gun.
Hell
Not
yeah.
physically
Oh
pleasing.
god, Esther has a gun.
Is it a pretty gun?
No.
Bleh. And she holds it, but she's not happy about it.
It's a gun.
It clashes with my jacket.
So, yes.
Can I inject myself with my far reach alchemy?
That does take a turn, I think.
Sure.
So he will get an so Gregory will get an action. So meanwhile, back down in the hospital wing. Dr. Jackson, you can't see this because the camera's still running off of a loop. But Lucretia, you are trying to embrace Isabel into the Giovanni clan. To start off with the bite, the clan Giovanni has a flaw. That their kiss, the act of biting into the flesh of another, is painful. As Isabel wakes up with a jolt and screams.
I am sorry, my love. Please, do not scream. Hush yourself. It will all be over soon.
And Nora, you're watching this. You're watching Lucretia essentially kill someone.
Yeah.
And as Isabel's cries turn into silence, as her blood has been drained, no longer is that aroma in the air, Nora. Oh, now come on. That's just crude, don't you think? Like, she could have at least been elegant about it.
Death is pain. I think you're experiencing that right now, right?
Nah. No.
Do you miss me yet?
You see, am I actually here?
I don't know.
You act as if I'm somehow going to reach out of your cerebral consciousness and pluck those eyes out or something.
I would take that over the misery of just spending eternity with you in my head, popping in whenever you want. But I think this is a beautiful moment for them both. It brings them closer together. Would you like to experience it with me?
Drinking all of your blood?
No, you screaming in pain while I hold you down.
Yeah. Unfortunately for you, little Miss Vandermeer. Time's running out for all of us.
Noted. Nora is already understanding that the situation is well under control between Lucretia and Isabella, and she will have shut the door before Isabella screamed. Opens it quietly after the screams stop and her breathing stops, and slips out and goes towards the roof. And it'll take me a few turns to get up there, of course, but that's the plan.
Dr. Jackson, you do see eventually Nora leaving, going towards that same stairwell up to the helicopter thing. She does appear to be talking to herself. In fact, I think if your comms is on, everyone can hear this.
Yeah.
And Skylar, you don't see Gregory talking at all.
Great, cool. We got somebody unhinged on our side. Great.
Been a real stressful time for Mom. She's gonna be okay.
We just need to give her more drugs. That's all we
I
need
feel
to
like
do.
this is normal. This is fine.
This is fine. The fires just started burning.
I caught something that Gregory said earlier when he was doing his like maniacal thing where he monologues, and I'm gonna see if I can figure out where the nurse went.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did catch on. You'll see that male nurse, once he's been freed, has started heading down to the, he started heading down to the elevators and is heading down.
Ms. Vandermeer, if you're done, I may have something else you need to look after.
Oh, yes. The nurse.
Yes.
Can I eat him?
I think so.
Okay, that sounds wonderful. Tell me where he's at right now.
He's in an elevator headed down.
All right, she runs jazzercises down the stairs.
She jazzercises down the stairs.
Jane Fonda style. Let's go. All right.
Wow.
She'll meet him on the way out.
And
But hand on the wall. Hi.
You do eventually find the elevator door opening and him stepping out.
Oh, I'm so glad I ran into you again.
Oh,
So-
yeah, I'm heading over to, I was heading over to the call box to get in touch with the police.
Pushing him into the elevator, and immediately, like, with the other hand, jamming the buttons to close.
Just every floor now.
Mhm.
Christmas tree.
By jamming the buttons to close, and then the roof, if hopefully. I don't think we're going to get that far, but we'll get to the next level that we can.
Whoa. I'll have you know, I'm happily in a relationship right now, miss.
With me, yes. And yeah, she's going to totally just drink him. Hopefully in a way that will make him feel comfortable, but probably not because he's definitely not happy right now. So whatever that takes.
So I'm gonna give
Me.
you one of those.
You love me.
What?
Yes, you love me.
Pitch
Yes,
me a
no,
roll.
a cloud memory. Cloud memory. Just a free roll of cloud memory. Oh, didn't we have a... You asked me to tie you up. Don't you remember that? No?
That doesn't sound like me. Because
Just give in to your urges. It's fine.
I have a boyfriend.
Oh, even better.
As in, you're very pretty and all, but like, I have a boyfriend. I am not part
Totally
of that same team.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I think that, I'm open to new experiences. I don't know about you, but all right. And then she just like literally has to manhandle and yeah, take it. Let's see how badly this goes.
My face hurts now,
Mhm.
Yeah.
just from the smiling too much of the
Yeah.
sheer insanity.
Yep. Chaos coterie, sorry.
We'll get this shit done, but my god, the fires we start on the way.
The fires you start on the real reward was the fires we started along the way.
We're unhinged. I'm sorry to distract from the whole scenario, but mommy's hungry.
Is this the first person we've mugged this game? I don't think it is.
No.
No.
Oh
Okay.
god, mommy's hungry. I don't feel good about that.
Should I turn off the comms?
Look, I'm busy fighting right now. I ain't got time for that shit.
Yeah.
So
Nobody has time for this. I'm so sorry.
moving along to Skylar. Gregory just looks at you and is just like, why do you listen to what the Camarilla dogs want you to believe? They refuse to accept the truth of the world.
Are you like monologuing your Sabat bullshit at me right now?
I just think that you're mistaken about the people you should be mad at.
I'm mad at everyone.
The Camarilla will kill you the first chance they get.
And so have you.
If I wanted you dead, you'd be dead right now.
Well, I want you dead, so just stand right there. Have I injected myself at this point?
I will say yes.
Okay. I'm gonna get my knife out of my pocket, and for the first time in this game, I'm using the big guns as I use the far reach to manipulate the knife to attack them.
This is where
Hell yeah, pulling a Darth Traeger.
This is where I'm gonna double check to see if knife can be used as a weapon. While
There is a
you-
specific rule for it.
Yeah, which is why I have far reach bookmarked.
Skylar can use the Force.
Please no.
It is graded refrigerator magnet.
I
Graded
told you.
refrigerator magnet.
I told you.
Are those your midichlorians?
Refrigerator magnets?
Yeah.
Or my midichlorians?
Honestly, that is what Rey from Star Wars would use.
We've cracked the code.
Yeah, we've cracked.
I am going to need you to do a resolve an alchemy test
Yep.
All these inventor junkers.
with a 2-die penalty.
Yep. Put that down. Crit +1. So 2 10s and a 9.
He rolled a messy crit. Hey, Michelle, here's your options. Okay, Michelle, I'm doing my options here.
Skylar, how powerful would you get if you ate some of the MRI machines here in the hospital?
It's all about the alchemy part of it. I can't just.
Unlimited power,
put
infusion
in
MRI.
my-
You
into
can't
my
blend
mouth.
an MRI.
You
Can't
wouldn't eat an MRI.
Not with that attitude. I think we can do it.
I'm just thinking about a particular meme of you wouldn't eat a car.
Listen, if you believe it, you can do it.
This is your brain on vampirism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
It's funny because it's an MRI joke.
Skylar, I'm gonna need you to roll a dex and I have it right here. A dexterity and brawl.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
wait.
make one more check.
2 successes.
I'm so sorry. So, as the knife goes in for the stabby stabs, Gregory takes the briefcase and uses it to the knife, and he's gonna go in with an attack of his own, using the briefcase as an improvised weapon.
Okay.
It's aiming for the bad side of your face.
So this side, right here.
And he's going to get a good hit in with the briefcase. And you are going to take 2 points of superficial damage.
Okay.
Can Aster see this from the helicopter?
She can.
She's gonna try to shoot at Gregory then.
I will give you dex and firearms unless you want to try pitching any other skill to use with firearms.
Nah. This is just gun. And she's
Just
like,
gun.
yeah, she's like, he's hurting Skylar. That's not cool.
Make sure you
Okay,
turn the gun sideways for maximum power.
She's gonna try to rouse her dex. Okay, she got slightly hungrier. She's at 3. Oh boy. Okay, it's fine though. It's fine. She needs this. Okay. Oh, okay. 5 successes.
And with that, as you hear, because the pilot is currently dealing with Dr. Alicia, so he turns off the blades. As the blades turn to a stop, all you hear is a loud boom as Aster fires the gun, and it hits Gregory. Not in anywhere vital. Took a good, bit of his shoulder off, so. And he's just like, you're lucky I'm wearing someone else's clothes.
They're hideous.
I know, right?
They're so bad. Do you want me to shoot more of them off? I'm willing to.
Little... Dr. Alicia, you're still fighting with this pilot.
Yeah, this
He
beefy
doesn't have a
pilot.
gun, but he does have you pinned. So I'm going to give you a strength and brawl to try to break out of it.
Cool beans. I can't count, sorry.
Spelled C-A-T.
I just got a devious idea.
That's a messy 6, Michelle.
You have options. You can choose to fail. You can choose to do something that's going to breach the Masquerade. Or you can do something that will give yourself a personal disadvantage.
I'll breach the Masquerade and Displayment on Gregory.
We're on a roof.
Yeah.
So as you break out of the grapple, and you counterattack the pilot, you realize that you don't know anything about helicopters, so the buttons that you push via pilot seem to activate some sort of emergency signal. And Dr. Jackson, you received the signal down in the security room.
Yeah, turning that off.
It might have also been broadcasted to other locations.
Okay, trying to get on the phone that they're likely to call in to check on so that I can confirm that it was a false alarm.
Okay. If you want to roll a quick intelligence and tech.
Sure.
Nor, you're enjoying your meal down in the elevator.
Yeah.
And I would say, since he is of the male persuasion, I would say he would technically, in the stretchiest of terms, fit your flavor profile.
Was he privileged? I mean, he's a male nurse. He probably makes good money, right? Is he surgical? Yeah. Okay.
I would say he's by that he is part of your taste. How much do you want to take from him?
I'm at 3 hunger. I'd like to go down 2.
So it is the maximum you can take without being life-threatening. So he's gonna be.
Yeah, I don't really want to kill him. I want to incapacitate him for a good enough period of time.
I mean, he is at a hospital.
Yeah, I'm gonna take him outside of the elevator and put him into a broom closet, hopefully. Don't want anybody finding that on the way up. So.
Okay. Yeah, no, your hunger goes down to 1 for the rest of the.
Thank you.
Until it goes up for some reason.
It will, but you know.
And Skylar, you see a little bit of the vitae start to pool from Gregory's arm.
Good. I have a plan.
What's your plan?
I want to use the far reach ability to force Gregory to come at me, and I intend to feed off of that fresh wound.
Okay. Can far reach affect push a grown man?
Yes, trying to move someone actively resisting requires a contest.
Okay.
I'm hoping because he messy crit, I have an advantage here.
I would say. I will say you get resolve and alchemy versus his strength and athletics.
Okay.
Straight up.
Let's see that, May.
Spoopy.
Spoopy. When the aliens come to take her from Area 51, we'll have video footage.
I think
Spending
she just
willpower
looks
to reroll.
even more in character.
Hell yeah.
5 successes.
You successfully pushed Gregory towards you.
And now to latch
Get
on and bite.
over here.
Yeah,
Well,
exactly.
You kind of don't have that.
He has a
The wound?
wound.
So you're gonna try to drink from him.
Yep.
Okay then. I'm gonna need you to roll something special that I don't have bookmarked because I didn't expect anyone to do this, even though I should have.
I'm pissed.
Dexterity mouth to
Take him
hole.
That's called etiquette and dexterity to kiss. Excuse me.
Oh no.
Wait, is that really the roll for it? I should do that more often. Jeez. Etiquette
I'm
and
trying to find a particular. A B C D E F 233. This book's been loved. I am going to need you. It is taken directly from the vein of donor. Okay. So, with this, you are tasting the vitae of another kindred. And I am just double checking one last little thing. So, as a house rule, drinking the blood of another kindred begins the binding process of a blood bond upon the first drink, fully strengthened after the third.
Strengthen what?
Drinking another kindred's blood
Mm-hmm.
can create a blood bond.
Mm-hmm.
Might just start experiencing what I've been experiencing. Sorry, didn't mean to.
I have the willpower to ignore it if I need to.
I am going to need you to roll. I will just do the same type of roll I have been doing, the composure resolve roll.
Oh, my best roll. Great.
You're the chosen one.
It's my best roll too. He doesn't really. He's not really the chosen one, right?
Oh. Is yours better? I guess you gotta fight it out.
Are you afraid of me being the chosen one?
Well, we have to do a contest roll now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically, Scholar has the high ground.
For this.
Okay. 6.
So you do successfully resist the bond. And you, because you are feeding off of a kindred.
You don't look happy right now.
Diablerie.
I'm doing math in my head to try to determine which discipline you get the first dot of for the rest of the evening.
Hey, bonus!
Hell to you.
Just
You
watching
get
from
the
the
first dot
helicopter.
of discipline. You get the first dot of dominate as a discipline.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
I'm very used to that now.
How far do you want to go?
I want to kill this man.
Do you want to kill him or kill him?
Yes.
Just
Do it.
watching.
He doesn't know what will happen when he goes far enough, and he's going to go as far as he can.
The big munch?
Yes.
Oh my God, what's
Diablo
wrong
is
with
just
us?
for real vampires. This probably don't want to affect him.
Yeah, he has no
Oh,
idea
yeah.
what's going to happen here.
Go for it.
Okay. I have this page marked, but it's in a velvet color, and I don't know.
I'm green, I believe.
Yeah, you were green. You were green.
I like that Velvet has to know what color the Velvet notes are
Yeah.
in this Storyteller book.
It's a very specific set of notes.
I color-coded my post-it notes for you guys because I love you. Oh, it's right at the same page I just was. I didn't realize the giant word that said Diablerie on the page.
Yeah.
It's easy
can
to
see
miss,
how
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like a billboard. You don't always look up. It's fine.
I am going to need you to roll a strength and resolve test.
Hey, my other best roll.
I'm so proud of you.
Yeah,
Can you
I'm
far
good for
reach
the-
it?
Can I far reach it? I don't know how that would work. Am I
No.
manipulating the blood into my mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is this really what's happening right now?
Just
This is-
waterfall it.
It's just I can't picture it. Please describe this to me in detail physically.
Okay, so Skylar's over Gregory.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. He's
All right.
thinking about something.
Thinking?
Thinking real hard with his mouth.
Yeah, but
that
like
is-
there's a look in his eye.
Is he biting him?
Oh yeah, no, he's bit already. He's just like
Okay. All
I
right.
have 4 successes. I'm tempted to blow willpower to re-roll 3 of these.
The DC is 3.
Oh well.
"Ah."
Nice.
Oh, he made a
And I'm-
decision. Okay.
And I need you to make it again.
Oh.
Because the amount of times you have to roll this is his blood potency.
Uh oh.
Oh. Okay.
Nora's listening to all this description from Aster while listening to like the elevator music, which is like dun, 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 dun,
Another
dun,
4.
dun, dun.
Another 4.
Yeah.
That's like my favorite song. Turn it up, Nora.
One more time.
Of course, he would
please.
love.
God, I can't keep rolling this.
He seems
I
like
probably
conflicted.
I
can.
believe in you.
I believe in you.
Yeah.
Just just don't stop. It's like a Capri Sun. Just empty it out.
Nora
That's
says go
3.
for it.
I am
Squeeze.
definitely doing a willpower here.
Ties go to the aggressor.
Oh, well then never mind.
AKA, I always think ties go in the player's favor because I love you guys too much. So, unless it's a PvP action, ties will most likely go to you guys.
Okay.
As you manage to do the impossible, Skylar Evans, diablerie is the greatest sin a kindred could commit. A few things happen at once. Your far reach is gone. Your 1 dot of dominate is gone. Any benefit you've had from being a thin blood is gone. You permanently lose 1 point of your humanity.
Oh. Mark it off my sheet right now.
I need you to roll your humanity. It is not your humanity plus your blood potency because right now it's 0.
I don't have obfuscate anymore. Okay, so just humanity. Do I include hunger die?
Just your humanity, no hunger die, no rerolls. Pure humanity.
Okay, we'll use that one. This is after I lost the dot, right?
This is after you. Technically it says, oh, it resolves as follows. So yes, that is how the list goes.
Okay. Oh, thank God I crit. 2 10s and a 7.
So that's 5
5.
successes.
Mm-hmm.
He rolled 2. You now have 15 experience points that you must spend on increasing. You have to spend 10 of it to increase your blood potency. So you have 5 experience to spend on your starting discipline. You, between this game and next game, can rewrite your character sheet as a member of Clan Ventru.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
that's
Nora's gonna love this.
That's a terror. That's a terror for everybody.
Welcome to hell.
You no longer have to wear makeup on your face.
Oh
if
my
you
God.
So choose.
You gotta buy some suits.
Well, do I still keep my flaws? You said I lose all my benefits, but you didn't say flaws.
You will lose your flaws. You are no longer a thin blood. No thin blood alchemy, no thin blood merits, no thin blood flaws.
Your blood is now thick with
I
2
think you might
C's.
have ate the wrong person.
Tyler
Welcome.
seems different.
Meanwhile, because they were of a lower generation than you, your generation lowers by 1.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
damn.
mine was 15, so.
You've been doing this for 15 years.
And
No.
lastly,
What? That's
15th
not
generation
what
means I'm the bottom of the
bottom of the
totem
run. Yes. Sorry.
Yeah.
She's not that smart.
Skylar Evans, welcome to Clan Ventru.
pole. Oh, wow. Everyone's going to hate that. Nobody liked that, is the.
I
is the
love
I
that.
loved it. I approved.
But,
a little too
Skylar,
much.
congratulations, you gained a point of willpower.
Yeah, I
Because you
did.
did the thing. You fulfilled your character's ambition.
Fulfilled your destiny.
Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Dr. Alicia. The smell of fresh Ventru blood is in the air. That is something you realize. You know exactly what the fuck just happened.
I'm very proud of him.
You're still fighting. The pilot is unconscious, by the way. His head's bleeding.
Oh, he's not dead?
No, he's not
Oh, I'm
dead.
just gonna snap the neck.
As you do. You just
It's a mercy.
Aster, you watched this happen. But you don't quite know what happens. All you saw was Gregory turn to ash. For all you know, Skylar could have killed him.
Yeah.
And just killed him.
Yeah.
Dr. Alicia, you fucking
and blood's
know.
all over my face.
Mhm.
I don't know anything. He just killed Gregory, you know? Happens sometimes.
Hey,
What's a
everybody.
Gregory? Is that like the
Yeah.
mythical gangrel that people keep talking about?
Yeah. Gregory's not a problem anymore.
What? That's excellent.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I think seems okay here. It's a little messy, but I mean,
I think the pilot may have set off some sort of alarm. I'm still dealing with that.
we should probably get out of here though then.
Yes, we should probably get out of here.
Okay. Hey, okay, Dr. Alicia, whenever you're done gently
Got
holding
something.
that man's head, we should get going. Hey, Skylar, you okay?
Oh, he's more than okay.
Hey, give me a second.
Dr. Jackson, you hear through that microphone speaker. The emergency signal went off. Is everything okay?
Yes, we're all fine here. Sorry, it was a false alarm on the roof. I've already confirmed with the pilot.
Pilot, there shouldn't be anyone up on the roof.
Right, that's why it was a false alarm.
Okay, so we will halt the dispatch of Boston PD over to the hospital. Please let us know if anything changes.
Yes, of course.
You're not the usual night shift guy. Did he just put blood in his mouth?
Stuff tastes awful, by the way.
I am so sorry. Why are you doing this?
Because he
Authenticity.
commits. Damn.
And it's like a blue blood to make it Bite like.
I love it. Yeah, you can't half-ass a Diablo, Michelle. You gotta whole ass it.
Yeah, you gotta go
You
all
have
in.
you a whole ass diablery.
Mm-hmm.
Mouth to whole ass.
Okay then.
How
So,
dare you?
That can be like your business book when you fully become the blue blood. Mouth to whole ass. How to be
Aw.
successful by Skylar Evans.
Mouth the whole ass, the Skylar Evans story.
now airing on Lifetime.
And the poster's like on a rooftop. It's great.
So. Gregory has turned to ash. Pilot has been taken out. Skylar, there is one thing remaining of him. That briefcase is still there.
I'll reach down and pick it up. It's my briefcase now, I guess.
And it's a pretty hefty briefcase. It's really heavy.
Okay, that's weird. Is it locked or can I just pop it open?
You can certainly try popping it open.
Yeah, let's see what's inside.
And then you start hearing it. So meanwhile, back in the hospital room, Lucretia, you are sitting over your darling niece, Isabel, as embrace is taking hold of her. You do take stains to your humanity from this. But as you look down, you see her skin begin to pale. You realize that the embrace has taken hold of her. And that you have brought her into the same unlife that you've been for many, many years.
Welcome, my love, to your new life. This is a good look on you, no?
Her eyes flutter open a little. She's just like, she looks around and she's like, everything's darker.
Ah, but in the great darkness, you can see better than anyone else. Look, with your special eyes. And I'll activate my Oblivion sight to show her how to do it.
And as her own eyes go pitch black, she's like, I remember everything.
Good. Perhaps you can tell me and a few of the new associates what has happened to you, dear.
They can't open it. They shouldn't open it.
No, what?
He has something with him. They can't open it.
What is it that they cannot open, my love? Do tell me.
He put a timer in it.
What will happen?
I'm sorry.
Do we have to get you out of here?
If it's already started, they're gonna start fighting. They're gonna. The countdown is a timer that's going to release it to everyone.
You're muted, I think.
I know exactly what you were saying. They're trying to release the drug. The timer is a timer to release the drug.
Which drug? No, you have to be more specific. madam.
Sunshine.
That one. Okay. I had hoped you had not meant that one, but here we are. Oh, Lord. All right. You come with me. We will go meet the others, and you will tell them what you have told me.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
There is nothing for you to be sorry about, my love. You were not the one in charge here, but the one who was will pay greatly for his deeds.
I did something awful.
What is it?
I can't tell you.
Do not feel pressure. In time. Yes? Good girl. Come.
And you can see that it physically hurts her not to be able to tell you. Because your child is bloodbound to you.
Do not stress.
And as the city of Boston grows quiet, the timer in Skylar's hands ticks. And when the ticking stops, it is just that. Silence. That's all it is. The helicopter blades, you're not moving. There's no smell of gunpowder in the air, Master's gun. It's almost as if it was nothing, but something. There's no grand explosion. There's nothing.
Guys, this thing stopped ticking.
Should we go?
Nora, where are you right now?
I was on the elevator up to the roof while the things happened.
The
At
sips.
this point that you would have made your way to the roof.
What am I seeing right now?
You see the ashes. Rowan's kindred. You see Skylar.
Panting, probably. On a high right now.
You see the helicopter. And you just hear silence. It's quiet.
No sounds of the city. Boston's very noisy at night.
You're pretty high up.
Still,
Yeah.
sound of the wind.
You do hear like the normal sounds you would expect to hear, but it's nothing abnormal.
Okay. I'll walk up to Gregory's ashes in my comfortable heels. I'll kick at the briefcase at the ground. Is this something?
It was ticking. It's not ticking anymore.
It was a bomb.
It would have exploded if it stopped ticking.
Can I check it out?
Please.
I will take it to away from everyone. Set it on the ledge of the hospital and inspect it.
And you see that it's a simple. It looks like when you start playing with it, you realize that it's weighed down by concrete. But really, it's just like a screen. It's just a screen with a timer and concrete.
This is the most dramatic thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I'm so sad I didn't get to ask you this. Why you constructed this elaborate bullshit. I'm just gonna call it as it is. And she looks over at Skylar. You could have saved him for questioning, at least. I'm so glad you got the benefit of it.
Wow, you're mad at me for getting my justice on a motherfucker that's been tormenting me for as long as we've been involved in this bullshit. Fuck you. I don't feel any bad about this.
Technically, I shot him a little too, so if you're angry at Skylar, you should probably be a little angry at me.
I'm not
And
angry.
Does Aster see the ashes, by the way?
Mhm.
She takes out her phone and takes a couple pictures of them.
Okay.
For the record, I'm not angry. I'm disappointed, but I'm not angry. Welcome to being one of us. I'm so glad you earned it by taking your kill. I'm sure that wasn't what your whole goal was in the situation, right? That you would wait until one of us was vulnerable enough for you to do this to us?
If I wanted to wait until you were vulnerable that night when I got you all drugged, I would have just knocked you out and then fed off of all of you.
Okay. We can talk about this later. Don't worry. I'm not putting you on the line here. What do you think he's up to?
Bullshit? More bullshit?
You know,
I don't know what you're expecting from me.
you're gonna have to step up if you're one of us now.
I don't have to do shit.
Didn't you want a family?
I wanted to belong, not bullshit. We talk about this later, okay?
All right. I'm so glad. It's so wonderful to have you with us. Thank you so much.
We have to find.
You don't have to put up
Lucretia.
with me.
We have to let her know that we took care of the problem, and that's what we were supposed to do, right? That was the deal.
Can I
We
make
took
an
care of the problem.
ash
Good.
doodle?
We did something right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go celebrate doing something right.
I'm proud of you all.
While they were having that conversation, could I have made an ash doodle for a premonition?
Go right ahead. Just playing in his ashes.
Yeah, this is kind of fucked up.
Bonus
It's
points
very
for
anime.
ash
There's like, we're
doodle.
talking, like having this moment, and somebody in the background is like,
Make an ash man.
May can
That's
still
5
hear
on a
us,
crit?
or Lucretia
May
can
can-
still hear us,
yes,
right?
Lucretia
You
can
can
hear
still
us.
hear you guys.
I wonder
yeah.
if she's putting the dots together.
No.
What did you want to do for your poomies?
That was a 5 on a crit before I dropped my die.
Floor dice don't count.
No, I got that before I dropped it. I dropped it as I was returning them to my little tray.
So, the ashes begin to swirl and move in the air. You see chess pieces have been taken off the board. You see a pawn has made its way across the board and has become knight. Another pawn has made its way across the other side of the board, though. And it's become a bishop. Another pawn has made their way across the board. It's become a rook. 3 pawns have made their way across the board tonight. And as you look at them, you realize a new piece has been put on the board. A king. And it's when that king is put on the board that Dr. Jackson's phone rings.
Which phone?
That phone.
Okay. Answering it and saying out loud so everyone can hear on the comms. Morgan, are you back?
Dr. Jackson, is that you?
Oh, yes.
It's Mordred.
Mordred, what's wrong?
I found them.
Found who?
I found Morgan, and Lancelot's dead.
Lancelot's dead. How's Morgan?
She's fine. She's kind of Noodle Shadow Army right now, so I really can't hand her the phone.
Right. Where are you?
I'm currently awaiting trial.
Are you under arrest?
Yes.
Am I your one phone call?
Yes. I kind of need your guys' help, cause the prince wants to meet me.
Okay.
And that is where we are ending our game tonight.
Perfect.
Love it.
I just want to state that Aster would take those photos and show Lucretia so she could see that they did it. I thought you'd like this. I couldn't get any
Proof of
ashes
purchase.
because
Yo,
Dr.
take-
Lycia was drawing in them.
You should save them as like saint tokens.
Take a picture of me next to the ashes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh God, you're gonna do like the,
You make ash angels, this very big thing where we come from. Italy. You lay there, you make big arms. It looks beautiful.
And with that, we're coming to the last 2 episodes. And
Hell yeah.
This episode right here. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Everyone,
We're gonna do our last round. Who you are? Where can we find you? Are you doing anything cool right now? Let's go ahead and let's start with Megan.
I'm Megan. I was Aster. You can find me on Twitter at Quinot, on Instagram at Murphy Pop Art, and any place you have a podcast, look up Anomaly Presents to hear me jabber on about like movies. Hear me get real animated. I can't keep it down. Yeah,
May,
you know.
You're our guest, so I'm gonna save you for last. So let's go down to Natalie.
oh, okay. I'm not.
Sorry, not Natalie. Why would the fuck
No,
did I
it's
say
totally
Natalie?
fine. I love that nickname too.
Well, I have it written down as an NPC.
It's good. I am Nat. I am Ashes for Foxes on Twitter. I am the host of Meta Machina podcast. It's METAMASHINA. I am only telling you about my podcast because Halloween night we'll release an episode on Bram Stoker's Dracula. We talk about fiction from the femme gaze, and that's my day job. But yeah, thank you so much, May, for coming on to our podcast and surviving the desert cold, because I know that is not fun. I lived in Arizona for 8 years, and I appreciate it.
We're gonna move on over to our resident New Ventru.
Oh my god, I've got news for you, buddy.
Oh, buddy, I'm excited. Yeah, I'm Lee Berger, at Nobody on Twitter. The cool thing I'm doing is this right here,
Mhm.
this thing, and I'm glad I won't have to be putting on all this stuff anymore.
No.
Are you?
Yes, this takes a lot of work.
Are you ready to wear a suit and tie and
That ain't gonna happen either.
I can
anarchy
loan you
Hey,
in
one.
my
Ventru.
house?
Slumlord right here.
Dr. Jackson.
Hi, I'm Carl Jordan. I've been playing Dr. Jackson Easter. I am not really doing anything else exciting in the public right now, although I am having a lot of fun with quarantine games. It's amazing how all your friends move away, and then all of a sudden this thing happens where everyone gets online, and now you're playing with all your friends again, which is fantastic. Anyway, yes, thanks for joining us. This is a lot of fun.
Just so you're playing Among Us, we understand.
That's actually
Yes.
not something I'm playing.
Oh, okay.
Jackbox.
Now on to our sus. We're gonna I'm gonna call him sus. Dr. Alicia Garcia suspects.
I mean, Red is pretty sus. That's accurate.
Red is
Mhm.
very
I've been
although-
Velvet, playing Dr.
although it
Alicia
was not
Garcia
the traitor
Marquez.
tonight.
No. You're resident Malkavian and Skylar's Palpatine at this point.
Yes.
Yes. You can find me on the interwebs at OG Brown Sugar, as well as on, Michelle, remind me, it's Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern on Archive of Dragon for Deep Magic.
Fridays. I think it's at 7:30, not 8, but I can double check. But I'm also a goldfish.
One of those two times at Eastern for a game of Changeling Dreaming, where I ate a car, which is how I know that if Lee applied himself, he could eat an MRI machine.
Congratulations.
But you can do alchemy anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Nope.
And as well as the Stories of a Broken Sun and Flight Risk podcasts. And I think that's it for me.
And May. Our special
Hello.
wonderful guest.
I am Melee Damage. You can find me on all the socials at Melee Damage. First of all, I'd like to thank Michelle and all of you guys for having me on here and doing this wonderful show with you guys, because this has been so much fun, and I got to play like a creepy Giovanni. So, like, you know, life goals.
No, thank you.
Um,
You did well.
Perfection.
Very well.
Perfection. Thank you
Um,
so much.
you guys can find me in a lot of different places, actually. On Tuesdays, I do a thing with Hunters Entertainment. We're playing some Outbreak Undead right now. That's like really cool. We got a pretty friggin' awesome cast on there. And speaking of which, Wednesday nights, Denver by Night has come back, which is the wonderful show that I storytell on Q Times. So do check that out. Our new time is 5:30 on that one. We are starting half an hour later now. I think A Darkened Wish should be back soon on Thursdays, and on Fridays on the 30th we start a campaign of Wraith. So those of you World of Darkness fans that want a little something spoopy right before Halloween, do check that out. I think we're going to be on Q Times with that one as well. So thank you again for having me. This has been so much fun, and good night, everyone.
We've been blessed by you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, May, for being on.
Thank you.